living young guard, best protect your neck. Greatest full parole fits, now he's out for respect. Make examples out of one of these lames like Lil Wayne. Spit fire when I'm live on stage, the flame rain. 100 balls gonna open your eyes. The kid's live, iller than most. Amazing how I'm still alive. Sicker than a cancer patient, taking radiation. Chemo, rapping CeeLo, going crazy.
Barrage from the dark shadows, blow a pit for the Verrazano. Narrows the black green arrow, out for justice, Avenger. With the mighty hammer of Thor, with the robe of glory and the crown of thorns, a priest is born. I'm killing niggas with horns of the unicorn. I'm waist deep, plus I battle the beast, fighting the 666. I'm blazing my heat. Metallic wings like a cherubim, singing hymns to heavenly soldiers, blazing in the lost children, now found. Now I'm hunting niggas down with the nose of a bloodhound. A titan, Viking, Mr. Excitement with the Star of David. I kill with lightning, may the Lord have mercy. You're unworthy, Judah priest to pull up, I know you heard me.
Yo, Taekwondo flow, gun, food, body break hits for all these crab motherfuckers fucking wanna say shit.
Welcome everybody to Phoenixville to Phoenix. I am your host Ricky Fitz, accompanied by my beautiful family here. We got Monty Mon, we got Bombshell Cal, we got Joey Krills, aka Crackman, and we got my man Uncle Ike Murder. We also have a very special guest coming through in a few minutes. But until then, let's dive into a feelings check, man. How we doing this week, guys? Monica, how you doing? Let's start with the ladies. I like starting with the ladies. Get them out the way and, you know, show a little, what's it called? Chivalry. Chivalry is not dead, Monica and Kelly. I have you know.
Well, that's good to know.
It's not dead at all.
What's chivalry mean, by the way?
I don't know.
Like you don't know?
I know what it means. I know how to use the word. I couldn't give you the definition of it.
Well, good thing I asked.
It's like being, for lack of just to shorten it, like being a gentleman.
Being a gentleman.
Yeah.
That's chivalry.
Yeah, like Kelly was saying, holding the doors open, you know, stuff like that.
English?
Chair out.
That English or is that another language?
Chivalry, I believe, is English.
Okay. Language of origin is English.
I don't know the origin.
Time of like knights and kings.
Chivalry. Definition.
Yeah, you're right. I believe it was used a lot in medieval times.
It came from
right?
medieval times.
Yeah. So the language of origin.
Medieval times.
What's the language of origin?
Chivalry.
I like it. Whoa.
It's a good word.
Good word.
Whoa.
You guys are actually right. Chivalry.
Yeah,
the medieval, the medieval knightly system, which is religious, moral, and social code. So it's basically like a code, like a
etiquette,
ethics. Yeah, like ethics, kind of. Yeah.
So like
it's dope, and it's medieval. How'd you guys know that? I did not know that it was fucking medieval. Though.
So what's the language of origin?
Language of origin.
Is there a language of origin, or am I tripping?
I mean, there should be, right? But I think in my little Google search,
it's Middle English. It's from Old French.
Old French.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was English. So
it's medieval. I mean, it.
So it's a French word.
Old French, which is, I don't know, it's like a longer term, and then from medieval
French
Latin.
Word.
Well, it comes from medieval Latin.
It's Latin.
Like you just agree whatever.
You got to the bottom of that. See, you can come on the Phoenixville Phoenix show and learn some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Thanks to Craig.
We're gonna drop some bombs on him.
You never knew
Krills, my man Krills, man.
Teacher told me that when I was younger.
Listen, real quick before we get in this feelings check, I need y'all to know there's a classic album in the works right here. Y'all need to recognize. And I know y'all ain't hear none of this shit yet, but
You and Cracks, John?
Yeah, I'm very listen, me and Crack was talking earlier about it. Like it exceeded my expectations kind of already. Like we killing, like we got like 3 or 4 joints done, and them Jones is crazy. And the crazy part, Crack, is 1 or 2 of them ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like probably gonna get knocked out by something else.
You gotta make a mixtape like leading up to the EP.
Yeah, we're gonna do a few things.
Something crazy, you know what I mean?
But yo, Monty Mon, what's up, man?
I'm doing all right.
How was your week?
It went by pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
Yeah, my daughter had virtual school today, and I just got a call she'll be having that tomorrow. we got snow and ice here, and it looks like the ice is continuing, so they're not going in tomorrow. And I guess they only gave them 2 snow days that they've used so far this year, and everything else is going to be virtual when it snows. So I think like snow days are probably like a thing of the past now.
Yeah, you know what? That's kind of dope though. At least they don't lose a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would like to have a snow day here and there. I
I
know.
remember that one. I think it was the one year. Y'all might remember this. It cut into like our summer break, like 2 or 3 weeks out of our summer break because of that storm in '96 or something.
Probably 96.
I still remember that shit. Like it cut into our summer.
Yeah.
Like our summer got almost cut in half because of that shit.
Damn, we showing
We
our
missed
age.
so many.
Dear.
Well, we missed so many
96.
snow.
Ooh,
We missed so many days due to snow.
that's
I think we was off.
25 years.
Yeah,
Damn,
that
you
was the
remember
blizzard
that
of.
far
Was it
back?
90? Was it 96?
Yeah, the
There was-
blizzard
there
of
was-
96.
Yeah, and there's one in
Yeah.
93
I
too.
don't know. You gonna Google check it, but I believe it was.
There was
No, I'm not
93
gonna
and
Google check.
96. I'm positive they're both.
Damn.
It was. I know it was 96, and yeah, like she said, I think either 92 or
You know, she
93.
went to meteorology school.
Definitely.
Let me find
Call
out.
me Cecily.
What else is going on, Monica?
Nothing much. Just been chilling.
What you watching on Netflix? You got any series jumping on?
No, actually, I watched Clarice, and I believe that the second episode of that aired tonight, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
And what's that? Because I'm not.
Clarice,
With that.
with the character from Silence of the Lambs.
Okay, that's what I thought when I heard the name. So, okay.
Yeah.
What's it, like a series or something? Or
Yeah, it's a series, and she's
Okay.
brought back to investigate crimes and stuff like that.
okay, cool.
And just kind of like I said, I only saw one episode, but it looks to me that they're going to be touching on, I guess, like the trauma she suffered from dealing with Hannibal Lecter and stuff like that. So
Oh wow, that's probably pretty
That's
cool.
a popular joint that they use. They do it with Will Graham all the time. They show how like fucked up he is from. I don't know if it's necessarily from that work or if he always was like. I think Will Graham might have always been kind
oh
of.
yeah, I think so too. I think
he was always a little off, but yeah, they keep finding ways to make money off that fucking Silence of the Lambs shit. They keep
Yeah.
spending that shit.
That's a classic. Silence of the Lambs got to be definitely anybody's top 10 movies, maybe.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it.
You never seen it, Crack?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
believe
crazy,
that.
Craig.
Dog, you gotta check that shit out. That shit crazy.
I think
Yeah,
that's a
that's-
lie.
That's
It's
the
not.
classic.
There's a
Nah, it's
lot of
not
stuff.
live.
I don't watch movies or TV.
Yeah, I don't watch movies neither, but Silence
Yeah,
of the Lambs, that shit hot.
But
as
Silence
fuck.
of the Lambs has been out a long time. You never seen it? Not once?
I mean, Crack's a little younger than us.
Not that damn much younger.
I mean, he's young enough he ain't see it.
23, the way he be talking.
Monica sounds upset that he ain't seen it.
I mean, everybody didn't see every movie.
I know.
Monica
I know.
mad at him.
There's
She's
a
like,
lot of
"Nigga."
movies I ain't see, but Silence of the Lambs, that
All right,
shit,
Crack, you got some
definitely gotta
homework. You got to watch that.
check. Yeah, you definitely got
Yeah,
I would
man.
say that's definitely a must watch.
It's definitely not going to disappoint
That
you.
is Corey Johnson, Corey's iPhone.
What happened to my iPhone? Kelly hating on my phone already? Come on, man.
No, I was looking up at your just the name, looking the wrong way, trying to
Oh,
see.
and then Crack says Corey Johnson.
Yeah.
Hopefully the names ain't on the board this week.
They probably will be. I don't know, man. I got to
Yeah.
figure out how to
Only-
do
What's up with that?
It's
When it
only
goes
when it
to
goes
the-
in the speaker view. That's it.
Yeah, somebody
it. Oh,
gotta show
okay.
me, somebody
Okay.
got to show me how to edit the name and shit. You know what I mean? I have my whole government on that job, man. God damn. Can't never have that
What's-
government on that job.
Damn, Ike definitely got his government.
Bombshell Court.
So it's like,
Kelly,
Oh shit.
What?
Oh, so Crack got the Crack to do it.
don't change mine, Crack, because this is for my daughter's school.
No, I didn't change nothing. I don't know what
you
y'all.
got to change it
probably
yourself.
wouldn't.
How do I change
Yeah.
it? Anybody know how to change it? I can go change it real quick.
Well,
It don't
Kelly's
matter. Crack got you right now.
Corey's over there with Bombshell Core, so that's interesting.
All you got to do is go
Yeah.
to your picture, go to your video, and click the little 3 dots at the top.
Read
and it'll
up,
say rename.
video.
Okay, see, we
Yeah,
scoring
I
each
don't see
other.
it. So I don't know. I'll change it for next week.
Maybe I need
What do
to
you want it
update.
to say? Like,
Oh, you can change it for me?
yeah.
Just put like
Well, he
Uncle Ike.
changed mine.
Yeah, just put Uncle Ike on there.
Yeah, I put my blunt out in the ashtray and there was a piece of sage in it and that started burning. I
A
can't
little
even
crack.
yeah.
I got this fucking weed, right? Man, that's what I posted the other day. I said this shit got me higher than a bird's beat. This shit had me dumb at work. Yo, I was at work dumb as shit the other day. Niggas was, even my man Miles was like, he's like, nigga, what the fuck
I
is
know,
wrong
man.
with you? I was like, nigga, I'm high as shit.
How come you ain't like my comment?
What?
What'd you comment on?
You sure
Because you
that's
said some dumb shit. You said you sure that's weed, nigga. Yeah, it's weed, nigga. What the fuck you think I'm doing, nigga?
I'm saying you can at least like my comment, man.
I ain't liking that goofy shit. That shit was corny.
No, I'm just saying because I ain't got high off weed. So if you got some good weed, yeah, babe, let me get it.
Well, I was smoking some weed that was, I finished up the bag I had, and it's not the best of weed. So then when I jumped back up to the satellite OG, this shit had me feel like I was on the moon.
And you can't even blow in the crib no more, huh?
Well, I blow in the garage. It's pretty much like blowing in the crib. It's an extension of my house.
This is a little off. Well, not really, because you said higher than the moon. I believe that we were able to get to Mars today.
Yeah, they went. Look, I said they went.
Who went to Mars?
Motherfuckers that could afford it.
Russia.
Let me not get to lying. Let me just double check here.
Yeah,
NASA, but I don't know. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm actually on board.
NASA hit Mars, huh?
We learning all kind of shit today.
I mean, if you believe that shit.
Who's for? Are you hosting?
I don't know.
Well, so you guys can see when he comes in, or if he's there, can he just pop up?
No, it'll come up and it'll tell me.
Okay.
Like a notification will come up on the screen and say whatever the name is in the waiting room.
All right.
Okay, so the satellite is called the Perseverance, and the NASA Perseverance safely landed on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
It had a 292.5 million mile journey from Earth. So they got there at 5:04. And they already sent, I guess.
What time they leave?
Shit, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah,
But they sent images back already. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, it left Earth more than 6 months ago, Cal.
Damn, it took them that long to get there?
Yeah.
It took them that long. I think it might take them longer. Shit, ain't that shit like a light year away or something?
Some weird, yeah, some crazy shit like that.
That shit probably ain't close.
Like ride to the shore. I don't know if I'm going.
6 months you could get anywhere, shit.
6 months you can get anywhere.
Real shit.
Yo, back to the fields check, man. Bombshell, what's up?
Well, I'm doing all right. I mean, I had a snow day today, and my boss tried to make us come in. First, he said 2-hour delay, and then I looked out the window. I was like, "You drawing?"
So, how much snow did we get? And how much snow did you guys get? We didn't get shit out here.
News said a total of 10 inches in Phoenixville, but Paoli got more. It really depended on where you were. But Chester County got hit pretty much the hardest. Besides, like, you go farther out, like fucking Reading and shit, I guess.
Yeah.
But that was sleeting. Like it started snowing. I woke up at like maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock, and it was just like light flakes. And then, is this part of my feeling? Yeah, it is. Because when I looked out the window, it felt good to see that fucking snow. Because I'd have off today. So, but then it started sleeting. So it's just an icy, wintry mess over here, Core. But,
yeah, I see that. And you guys still had snow laying around, right?
Oh yeah, it didn't even melt.
Yeah, from that big ass storm y'all had. So I was like, damn, y'all know y'all got fucked up a little bit. We can't even get no rain over here. It don't even rain out these parts. But yo, you gotta get extra strength lotion living out this motherfucker. Cause the air's so dry.
always need extra strength. Well,
Yeah, you
y'all
just be
might
ashy.
not. I'm a little. I'm
Just
the
be
brand.
ashy for no reason out this motherfucker.
What kind of lotion do you get?
I'm a Jergen type guy.
Jergens? I knew you got the
I
Jergens.
figured he was a jerking
I'm a
guy.
Jergens guy. And
That's the
called
years
him
upstate.
The
The
well, I don't know if
upstate
they had
years, they
Jergens.
were Jergens.
Correct. They didn't have no Jergens up top, did they?
Oh, actually, they had good shit up there, like Suave and all that.
Suave.
They had the
Not good
Suave.
shit. They got Suave ain't good shit.
Nigga, when you
It's
in the
bottom of the
listen,
barrel.
listen, when you get out that dirty ass shower up top, that Suave is like Dove, nigga.
Yo,
Fuck
that
you mean.
Suave be hitting. They got it in the Dollar Tree though. But
That shit lathers
Yeah,
pretty. That
that's the
shit
Dollar
lathers pretty
Tree.
good.
Yeah,
that
baby.
one's skeptical. They said you gotta watch what you buy at the Dollar Tree.
shit
And
like
they got
water.
shea butter in it. They got shea butter in it too.
And we got the remember the cocoa butter sticks?
Yep, and they sell Dove soap.
They do sell Dove soap.
Yeah,
That's
I just got a whole bunch from there. I'm scared though. There's probably like
When were you upstate, Kel?
No, they got the Dollar Tree. My bad.
Me find out you just came home from Muncie.
Yo, the dollar. Every time I go to the Dollar Tree, I feel like I'm at the commissary.
See, got the same shit. That's why I
It's
got
the same shit. A lot of the
Definitely
same shit.
same shit.
Hair products, all that shit.
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah, you can get a wave cap and the pick with the afro. Shit, it's hard. Anyway, but my feelings. I'm good, I guess. I'm waiting for our guest. I know he had other things to do today, so I'm not going to put too much pressure on him. But he did say he was coming, so we'll see.
Yeah, well, he's coming. We'll wait for him.
The show must go on, and we can have him on again another time if it that's the case.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, other than that, I'm good. I was glad to just chill at home today. I cleaned my dresser, which if y'all know me, I got a lot of fucking like hair products, makeup and shit. So cleaning it took me literally 3 hours. Got to take everything off and then dust all the perfumes and shit.
Oh, what's the what's coming in tonight? Judah Priest.
Don't say it out loud.
Oh.
Okay.
I always keep a homie on.
Hold on, real quick. But let's pause this for a second. Is he coming, Judah?
He's here.
He's
right there.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I can't see him.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hi, Sean.
Oh, what up? Peace, God.
What up? Peace, King.
Up.
Peace, everybody.
What's up?
What's going on?
How you doing, JP?
I'm maintaining.
Good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Good to see you.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
What you been up to, bro?
Work, bro. Work all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Got a lot of new stuff coming out. Plus retiring. So,
So what you got going on? You want to talk about a little bit? Tell us a little bit.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations on your platform.
Absolutely.
Oh,
thank you.
You know what I mean?
Listen, it's Jude, it's small right now, but we trying to build something right here with this. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, it's all about, you know what I mean, having the dreams, turning the dreams to the goals and the goals into reality. So man, y'all already on your mark. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I appreciate you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for that, brother. Definitely.
I'm definitely trying to find out how do I get this background off of my joint, yo. Like,
Nah.
I can't get one on, so we both have opposite.
Yeah, are you on a computer or a phone or what?
I'm on my iPad.
I don't know. You should be able to. Can you see where it says stop video? If you scroll around on the bottom left.
Y'all gotta see stop video at the top.
All right, click on the little arrow. That's it. The little arrow next to it. You see it?
All up in the camera.
I don't know if it's the same on yours because I'm on like a regular computer.
Bong, there we go.
So you all right now?
I should be. I hope so.
I don't see you anymore, Jude.
Yeah, we can't see. We can't see you though.
All right,
There
I
you
see
go.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you good now.
You good?
Yeah. Yo, salute, God, salute. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no
I ain't gonna
doubt.
front. It took me like a month. It took me a month to do that.
Yeah, hell yeah. We all here to help each other.
Listen, you in the same boat as us, dude, man. We ain't young. We ain't these young kids that know how to use this stuff. You feel me?
I'm saying, is Judah got time? Is he in a rush or what?
I'm in the studio, man. We good. Whatever y'all need from me, I'm here.
All
I
right.
see you. That's a nice setup too. I like that.
I was gonna say, should we finish our fill-in check real quick, or should we just go right into him?
Yeah,
Let's jump in it. Let's jump. Well, let's finish up. Anybody got anything important to touch on?
No, we're good.
I'm good this week. I'd rather jump right into Judah.
All right, that's cool. I'm ready. Let's go.
No doubt. Well, Judah, real quick. I met you. I think it was the night of that show we did in Phoenixville.
Yes, yes.
Marshall.
Yeah.
But
it was that. I don't even know who set that up. Who set that show up? But I just know I got the call. I came through, and y'all was there. Lex set that up.
Yeah, Lex set that up.
Lex
okay.
set it up, guys. But you met at the martial law video shoot.
Actually, yeah, that's where we met. Exactly.
Sure,
exactly.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I forgot, yo. I had forgot you was in that video. What happened, Kel? What happened, Kel? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
That was a really good day. We had a lot of fun that day.
Yeah, that was a good day. I was actually I was in a halfway house.
Oh shit.
For the martial law video shoot. So I had to get picked up and brought down there to the shoot. So, but I made it and it was dope. I ended up getting in the video. So
I found out about that video like 2:00 that morning. Yo, real talk. I got a call from Soul, but G Clef called me. I had Miss Soul call, so G Clef called me.
Like, and just so they know who G Clef is, real quick. G Clef is
Chamber music.
He's the owner of Chamber Music. So yeah.
So, and it was crazy because anybody who know me know I don't get up early in the morning for nada. You know what I mean? I don't know why I was up that morning to see that call anyway. You know what I mean? But it turned out to be dope, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I met a lot of dope people that day.
Yes, you
Absolutely.
did.
You know absolutely. I mean? You know what I mean? Absolutely.
So
it was it was a real good video shoot. Video turned out real good.
I believe I didn't even plan, I was just coming up there. I wasn't even honestly prepared to be in the video. I was just coming up there for support. You know what I mean? But you know how it is with hip hop. Yo, you there, you in it.
Yeah, you gonna get in there. Absolutely. Definitely. Yeah, that was dope. Then we had the show. I don't know how much, probably a few months after that, we had that show down in Phoenixville. Lighthouse Lounge, I think it was. But y'all came and killed it. Like y'all came and shut that joint down.
That was crazy. That was a fun night. Hey, yo, you know what though? Honestly, that night sparked a lot of that's you know what I mean? What, and I know Kel's gonna laugh. That night sparked the collaboration on my first major album. You know what I mean? Between Brooklyn Zoo and I say Lost Children of Babylon, but the Dutchman too. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Just the chemistry itself. In Liverpool, we all was building. You know what I mean? That's like my favorite song of that album, and it was based off of that show.
Judah, where are you from, man? Like, where you originally start, and how'd you get into hip hop initially? Like, what sparked the whole, Judah Priest movement?
Well, I'm going to answer this question like you don't already know the answer.
Well, I want the listeners to understand it, and to know the origin behind Judah and where you come from. And
well, it started off like this. I was born in Philly.
Which I forget sometimes, Judah. I be forgetting that sometimes. I've been in New York.
I've been
from up top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I grew up in both cities though. Start from a young age to even like now, and I'm still back and forth. You know what I mean? But I'm originally from Philly. You know what I mean? I was just a badass kid, and I got shipped to Harlem. You know what I mean? With my uncles. You know what I mean? That was the disciplinary. I don't think that really worked because when I got shipped up there, it was like still doing like I'm old, y'all, so it was like little tell in the Frank Lucas era. You don't go from North Philadelphia to the Frank Lucas area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like that my life has always been like fast paced, so a lot of people don't really understand too. Like my older brother is Buddha monk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the connection. Like that's my older brother. That's blood right there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's a couple other dudes I'm related to too. I'm gonna leave nameless right now because I don't want to seem like it type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I always did the music since like I was 7, God. But I never focused on the music. I was in the sports. I was playing basketball or football. You know what I mean? I didn't take like at the high school, which I did 5 years because I was playing around. I paid for a studio session myself because Buddha and them only had me in the studio watching. But that was the learning era too. But it's like, I wanted to record. So I took the money that I received from off awards from high school, and I paid for my first studio session. And I was like, all right, you know what, I can do this. But I was still playing basketball. I was still playing AAU. Then went to college. I played ball at 3 different colleges. Got kicked out of Lancaster Bible. Ended up at Renton Area Community College. I found out I was having my daughter. I came back to Philadelphia Community College, and my old AAU coach was there. So, wow, that was a no-brainer going there. And I tore, like right after that, I tore my meniscus when I went to the like that last season. I tore my meniscus this, and after I healed up, I was supposed to go to the ABA, and I tore my other meniscus this, and then I still ended up in the ABA. But after that second injury, I was like, yo, like I was presented with the option. You gotta pick and choose what you want to do, the music, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to keep playing ball and getting hurt. At the time, Buddha was living in Iceland. He was over Iceland for like 2-3 years. So literally, as my knee had just healed, I got the call from Buddha. It was like, yo, I need you to meet me at JFK and whatnot. He said, I'm coming home. So as I picked him up from the airport, we right at the studio, you know what I'm saying, in Long Island, and that sparked everything. Everything, you know what I mean? All the stuff that I made, all the stuff I was doing before was minute. You know what I mean? And I was signed to Sony Red before Buddha came home. But if you go on my Spotify, you're gonna see the album The Sacrifice. That was the album that was shelved by Sony Red. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But when he came home, it was crazy because we went to the studio with some beef shit because we was beefing with some other woo niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm leaving their names out right now because
as you should. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the song literally, we went to the studio, recorded the song, Clef mixed and mastered it. By the time, because I came back to Philly. By the time I got back to Philly about like 5-6 o'clock in the morning, it was already up on allhiphop.com. And like I start you know what I mean, I start reading the post, and I'm like Buddha on the track, Young Bud, aka Bug Mugga, that's my little brother. He on the track.
And for anybody, real quick, Judah, let me stop you real quick. For anybody that doesn't know who Buddha Monk is a member of Brooklyn Zoo, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, sir.
He's an original member of Brooklyn Zoo. He was on Old Dirty's first album. Fire MC. He's been on a lot of Wu-Tang projects, you know what I'm saying, over the years. But yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, Buddha Monk, you know what I mean? One of the original members of Brooklyn Zoo.
The original, him and Dirty.
The original. Him and Old Dirty Bastard.
You know what I mean? Word. Like, it's like the dope thing about that, you know what I'm saying, is it was, you know what I'm saying, when I told you I was playing sports and all that, it was like really a no-brainer because of the legacy and everything, you know what I mean? Of who I'm surrounded by. I mean, I'll be honest with you, even though I'm related to dudes, I still grew up admiring, you know what I'm saying, the clan and what they brought forth because it was something different. You know what I mean? So, like, I never told nobody that I was related to certain individuals. You know what I mean? In high school, so like, if you like everybody who went to high school with me, they were like, "Dad, you really was running with them dudes." I was like, "Well, I told you why." You know what I'm saying? Like, little certain people knew, but of course, nobody believes you until you show and prove. And that was just like, they see me now. It's like, "Oh, damn, you wasn't lying. Can I get down?" You know what I mean? Like, you know. But that's what's really sparked it. I mean, Buddha coming home, and like I said, on the allhiphop.com joint, I was reading the comments, and I was like, damn, they really banging with me, like Buddha on this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so
damn,
what was Judah doing over in Iceland? Was he's just living over there? He liked it over there?
Yo, him and Babyface Finster was on tour. They went over there for like 2-3 shows and never came home. Nah, but like, you know, but that's how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, that's the difference between international and national, you know what I'm saying, fans, man. Like, you go overseas, they love you, God. It is not even because you with Wu-Tang. Like, I was with G Unit. Like, but people don't even understand that. But people don't, they like over here, they appreciate you for who you with, where overseas appreciate you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's like really like I love the culture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So when you get over,
you said you was with G Unit?
Yeah, I was with G Unit Riders.
Okay.
Check out the song. Google the song. Stunting. It's me, Louisville Slugger, and Fritz.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't hear that joint. All right, I definitely.
Yeah, joint. Yeah, we was doing the DVD joints. Like, so all the DVDs and shit that was coming out for G Unit with the bikes and shit. That's where all our songs came from. I was there for like maybe like a year and a half. It was my manager. She got me down with that clique. You know what I'm saying? Equinos. You know what I mean?
Good stuff.
So, but yeah, like, go ahead.
Now, real quick, you just touched on your manager. How important is it for an up-and-coming artist to have a manager, especially when the shows, hopefully things open back up to where, you know, we get some more shows and shit starts jumping again. But
you asked me that, man.
Just saying how important it is, because I see you up and down the East Coast. You everywhere, bro.
That's me though. That's me. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I said, I had a manager. Me and my manager split ways a year ago, but
okay.
Like the crazy thing is this, Lord. Everything that you ever have known of me or seen from me was me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had help, you know what I mean, with management, I had help. But when it comes to planning, setting the tours up and the albums and to promote, that was on me. It is important for up-and-coming artists. It is important to have a manager, but it's more important for you to learn the business and have content before getting a manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's almost like you got to know the manager's job before you hire him. So you making sure he at least doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Hey, I don't want to disrespect your platform, man, but y'all know I'm in the studio. I don't want to
do your thing, bro.
Like,
do your thing. Yeah,
we don't care at all.
We smoke marijuana, we drink, you know, we have a good time, we have some good conversations.
I can't do the marijuana no more.
Come on, man.
That's that. No, I can't. I get tested, like, you know what I mean, like all crazy.
Nah, I respect that. Absolutely. You know my situation. I couldn't smoke for the longest time because of my situation.
You know what? I've been off, real talk. I've been off of probation for 2.5. You know what I mean? And the matter of fact, it might be a little bit. Now it's about 2.5. My first time off probation, I smoked with meth. And that messed me up because I wasn't ready. I was a virgin again. You know what I mean? And the second time I was with Razzcast, and that had me tripping on the expressway out of Philly. So like, I'm like, cool. But like, I get tested. I work for the state, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I have a 9-to-5 job. It's consistent money for anybody that's an up and coming artist. You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand let me just point this out, because this is what a manager should tell an artist. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just trying to get percentages from an artist and have them not have a real life. Let me explain something. There's 12 months in a year, right? No matter if you're an up-and-coming artist and you put your shit on DistroKid, which is bad. Fuck DistroKid. I'm telling y'all now, $19 is going to get you exactly what it is. $19. All right. It could be CD Baby, TuneCore, anything, but you get paid every 5 months. It's 12 months in a year. That means you get paid twice a year. Being an artist is a 1099 tax. I mean that's taxes. You got your W-2s, you got your 1099, which means you responsible for all your taxes. So if you give up your if you give up your job, you don't got no insurance, you got to pay your own insurance. You know what I mean? Artists got to understand that, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you an artist, but you really work for hire. You know what I mean? Everything that falls under the 1099 is work for hire. If you appear on a mixtape, you work for hire. If you feature somebody else joint, you work for hire. If a label picks you up and still on a 360 deal, production deal, or distribution deal, which is kind of inadequate too, 50-50, you still your record label, but you're still 1099. So a person like me who understands you only get paid twice a year and got to pay all this and all that. Now I'm gonna get a 9-to-5 job and I make my situation happen the way that it needs to be happen. You know what I mean? It's about time. It's about time management, focus, and consistency. Everything that I do, I try to be 100 with. You know what I mean? So like, if y'all got a job, yo, be happy that y'all got a job. Don't give up your job for this music thing, because here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this too, because there's really no more machine behind an artist like that. Maybe a couple. Everything is really independent now, for real. Even the majors is going independent.
Yeah.
I want to be politically correct with it. Listen, it ain't no money being really made. The companies want to sell you an illusion.
Right.
They want to sell you a product. You know what I'm saying? And the product is, you can have all the women, you can have all the cars, you can smoke all the weed, you can do all the drugs. We want to do this, and this is what they want you to feed to the masses, right? But they're not telling you is it's a business. The same way you try to go out and get a record deal is the same way a person goes to a bank and asks for a loan, right? If you get a loan from the bank, there's between 15 to 75% that you got to pay back on top of that loan, right? The same thing with record labels. They give you this big ass budget, you know what I mean? But you responsible for paying all your recording, your production, your mixing, your mastering, your features, and your videos, right? And I said you get paid quarterly. So in the first 5 months, you get your first sales statement, right? The label recoups all that back.
Yeah.
Right? Especially don't let it be a 360 deal, because that's the fuck you deal, because you don't own nothing, and maybe about like 25% of your publishing, where the label gets the bulk of your publishing plus your image. Well, at least we used to have that. We used to have our image, our name, and our trademarks. 360 deals, you don't get that. So after that first 5 months, you think you made all this money, but that advance right there, you know what I'm saying, is what's yours, and the label is recoup on that, plus the interest that builds on top of that. And if you don't believe me, look what happened to De La Soul.
Yeah.
They you know what I'm saying? They sold more than what their contract thought. They paid all that money back, and they still can't even own their masters now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen them struggling with that. That was a big thing, especially a few months ago. It might have been like a year ago by now. It's been a while, but De La Soul.
A couple years.
Yeah, you know De La Soul, man. It's a lot of artists. You see the Dave Chappelle thing. Dave Chappelle just kind of got his rights back to his old show.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little different with Dave just because of how big of an artist he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's huge. You know what I mean? But for the average person, we don't, you ain't gonna get your publishing back or your masters. You got to watch them deals that you signing, man. But when they come to Judah, when they come into the hood though, and they grabbing 20-year-old kids off the street that might have been standing on the corner hustling, you know what I'm saying, and offer them 50 grand to sign, what kid ain't gonna take that? You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about publishing, masters, you know, nothing about none of that. Or at least we didn't back in our day. You know what I'm saying? Like a little couple years back, we didn't know about that. Nowadays, I think there's a lot more information.
I mean, I
So
know I know what you saying. Like me, again, like I had me myself, I don't want to say I'm different from everybody else, but my experience was just a little bit different. Based on who I was around. Like the first book that was ever given to me was a book about this thick. They took the cover off of it, and it was a book of contracts for the music industry. It was by my first management team on the Verge Entertainment. That book saved my life. You know what I'm saying? I was around Sadat X's. I was around Chubb Rocks and them at a youngin. You know what I mean? So I know exactly what you're saying. What you're saying is because I see it every day. So that's why, like my standpoint.
You grew up. You had mentors around you. You had people around you to school you. But for the most part, I'm just talking like for a lot of younger artists and stuff. They don't know much about it. They just try and get their feet wet. And somebody throwing some money at them, talking about they want to sign them. That's like a big deal. When people sign, they sign all their rights away. You know what I mean? A lot of times.
But I mean, I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus. So I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful. I want to be careful about how I word this. So just follow me. Certain individuals, Kels, you know this. Certain individuals from where I'm from, with the umbrella, you know what I mean, gave all they publishing up for larger advances.
Yeah.
So they didn't understand. They seen the big money up front, but they didn't understand, you know what I mean, about the future.
Right.
When you give up that publishing,
you
give up the publishing, you give it up your future. It's just that your publishing is like your retirement fund. So you give all that up, and you got classic albums too. What you got, you know what I'm saying? And that, and so what you're saying is absolutely correct, and that's why, like with what I'm doing with myself, I can't speak for nobody else, God, but my thing is to educate. You know what I'm saying? Like you're an up and coming artist. Listen, I'm in my studio right now. I be having not only my twins and all that, I be having them right here with me. They record. I teach them how to work the dials and everything. I teach them the business. They only 10. You know what I mean? Other up and coming artists, if you know what I mean, like if I see that you serious, listen, you need XYZ. Here's my number. Come build with me. And we sit right here. Even with the label, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not doing this for everybody, but you know what I mean? I believe in artists, and I remember what it was like, you know what I'm saying, having that drive and that hunger and wanting to put it out, but didn't know how to do it. Listen, I got my own record label, legit LLC with major distribution with Sony and Orchard and Humag. You know what I mean? You know what? I don't want 50%. I don't want 25%. I'll give me a small percentage of just I want a little bit for a lot of work that I do just to give you the push. And I'm not holding you up in case you want to go to a different entity. You know what I mean? Because I want to see people advance. You know what I mean? I want to see. I tell everybody, whether they 144 or they, you know what I'm saying, they Wu-Tang or whoever else I deal with. You know what I mean? I have enough experiences in my life and my career and things that I've learned that I want to be able to give to you. So I want you to take what I give to you, add that to your life force, master it, add your own onto it, and give it to somebody else. Information is free.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And this way, bro, think about it, God. What if I just told you this and you adapt that terminology, right? And now you go tell somebody else, and they do the same thing. Watch how it spreads. It's going to spread like this, thing that's going around here that I don't want to mention. You know what I mean? But now we all in unison, and now we are putting a slow crawl onto this ongoing cycle of artists getting fucked out of their shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It all starts with the thought, and the thought starts, you know what I mean, with the plan, and the plan turns to the movement. You know what I mean? One mind is great, two is incredible, and the more is the best. You know what I mean? So like these are the steps. And like I said, I'm retiring from music so I can go on and actually focus on this aspect. You know what I mean? Because I want to see more artists owning their own stuff and starting their own companies. Absolutely. Instead of just being up under, you know what I mean? Like I love Wu. Don't get it wrong. I love Wu. But yo, the one thing of mathematics, man, we gotta build. And I just can't build on one man's dream, on one man's brand, because that's not what I'm taught. I'm taught, you know what I mean, to learn and to branch out. It's just like a tree. And even once the tree arm is formed, they still got vines and leaves coming out that way. So that's what we got to do, man. We got to be able to build up positivity, destroy negativity. You know what I mean? So that once that negativity destroyed, we could usher in a new energy of positivity to bring the others in, so we all could be allies. You know what I mean? So that's that's my main focus with this now going forward. So when y'all ask me what I got going on, I got albums and all that. That's cool, but this is what I really got going on.
Yeah, absolutely. I like
it. Your family, y'all can tell me to shut the fuck up, bro, because you know me, I start talking.
Nah, talk, man. It's a good interview. I'm liking this right here.
Please stop.
And you dropping that knowledge, man. You putting them, you know what I'm saying? You letting us know what it is. Like, because a lot of us, man, like, you know, we just trying to build, you know, our own little thing, you know, our own little business and all that with this music shit. Yeah. I just want to see some bread start rolling in from it, you know what I mean, in the near future. So I definitely always listen, you know what I mean, to people that been through the industry and seen some shit a lot more than I seen, you know what I mean?
Yo, let me tell you how to make your bread, bro. And because I'm gonna be honest with you. The amount of rappers that it is in the world today is an over conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? And we all fighting to do the same thing to be known and get a bag, right? But the bag for real is into creating your own, capitalizing off of your small investments, man. Honestly, like I see bread from music, but I see more bread from the other ventures that I do that goes back to the music. Like, you know, I act, you know what I mean? I had a very tiny small role, like this big in Creed 2. You can't miss me. I walked by twice. You know what I mean? But yo, guess what? Creed 2 is on my resume. If you go to IMDb and you just type in Judah Priest, you know what I mean? You want to see that I'm on Amazon Prime right now in Hellraiser's new documentary. That's on the resume. I'm also on Amazon Prime. I got a major role in this movie called The Account. That's on my resume. So when things is on the resume and I'm trying to invest in other things, I'm sending out this resume just like a job to potential investors. You know what I mean? And we figure out a target plan of how to capitalize and bring things to the table so we all can eat off of. For real, people don't understand. You're really not going to make money off the industry like that. Jay-Z is rich. He's dumb rich off his album sales and everything. But he's more rich off of his investments.
Yeah.
Cam from Dipset. He was a dope MC. He's one of the underrated greats, but his investments and his other ventures, you know what I mean? Case in point, Will Smith. He is the richest hip-hop artist alive, hands down. Can't nobody discredit it for him. You might not like his music. You might not want to get jiggy with it. You probably don't want to go to the Wild Wild West. But at the end of the day, his music career was already at a good standpoint. But when he started acting, it did not stop. He stopped dropping albums and started doing singles that goes on to the movies.
Yeah.
Putting it like the product placements and everything.
Yeah, okay.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we do music, man, it's about, for one, I hate this terminology too, Lord, where people tell you, yo, in order for you to invest, you need to invest in your career. Pay me to get on this show. Man, fuck y'all. I'm not paying you to get on this show. I don't care if I wasn't who I was. I'm not paying you. Independent artists, like, you know what I mean, up-and-coming artists, stop paying for shows. Because for one, that means you dealing with a lazy promoter who don't got the money to pay the fucking headliner. You know what I mean? He's using your money to do it. Listen, if you wanna create opportunity into your life, learn to put the money into the correct places, man. Drop a single on an original beat, right? The same money you want to pay for a show, take that money and put it into real promotions on Spotify and Amazon. Okay. That way, you know that, if you put let's say you had to pay $150 to $200 for 15 minutes 12 minutes on stage, right? You take that same $200, put it into a real promotion on Spotify and Amazon Music in Tidal, right? That $200 investment is going to get you more money. Yeah. Because now you put $200 like flat out, and now you getting every spin, every stream, you getting royalty points. You get paid every one royalty point, you get paid 5 ways. $200 quickly turns into $2,500 in 5 months.
That's some game. That's you dropping that shit on them right now. Now I'm listening too, because I need to hear this too. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I literally, because now I'm in a different point in my career. Like I said, I'm running a label. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that I knew before. There's a lot of things that I'm learning now. I'm really, really learning. Like, I talk to my boy over at Humag all the time. And it's just like, damn, like, I didn't know that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Bro, listen, I know people who spend mad money on weed. I know motherfuckers who pay mad money in liquor. I know niggas who pay mad money for women. So if you're really serious about your career, take that money and put it into your music. I hate to put it in this terminology. Listen, if you sell drugs and you know how to flip that money selling drugs, guess what? It's the same terminology. You take the same terminology and you flip it in your music. Put your money in the right places. You know what I mean? And for all artists who go to these shows and like y'all want to be high, y'all want to be drunk. Listen, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, you only get one opportunity to make a first impression, man. So that first impression you got to be on point with, because you don't never know, you know what I'm saying, who you want to meet. Right. And if you in a fucked up state of mind, then you done missed the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that this music shit is really about your talent, and it's not. I tell people that all the time, man. Like, be honest with you, it's 10 to 15% of talent. You know what I'm saying? Of what you record. I mean, what you record, everything goes. That majority goes into you know what I'm saying, your character, and it goes into your network ability. And if you network in the wrong way, in a non-sober mind, and you're not really conscious, you know what I mean, at that time, then you missing opportunities. You miss an opportunity, you miss money.
Yeah, and like you said, impressions, man. You could just run into somebody that night, but you all out of it, that you ain't even building right with them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to push that forward and create that opportunity for yourself. Like, I mean, you're absolutely right about that.
So you were saying the top 2 qualities is basically like hard work and networking, then basically, right?
Very much.
Like all the young, you know what I mean, young artists trying.
And learning. Like he giving us a lot of game on what where to put your money, like how important it is to put your money in the right places. Like he said, certain people might have been paying for shows, paying to do shows, when he was like, look, drop a song and just promote it right. You know what I mean? Know where to place that bread to get your spins up and, to get a little marketing value out of your dollar. It's not really what you spend, it's how you spend it sometimes.
Hey,
go ahead,
Fitch, you know what that's like too? All these bulls putting out their mixtapes that like I paid for originally when they first started it. Not knowing I made a dumbass mistake, I paid to get on a mixtape, and there was 9 series dropped in 1 week with 40 artists on each one.
Yeah, and they didn't promote it at all. So you know, they didn't lie to you, but it's just they was just trying to get a quick cash grab off artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, peace, God. I didn't even know he was on here because I don't see everybody on here. Let me try to open up.
Yeah.
I got y'all now. I learned how to push the button real quick.
Yeah, real quick, just so you know who's in the building.
Yeah.
I'm here. You got Ricky Fitz. You got my brother Ike. You got Crack up here. You know what I mean? Crack is an artist. Me and him are working on the album right now. He's doing big things in Philly right now. Trying to. He's up and coming. You got Monica, who you know Monica. You met Monica before, and we got Kelly. So that's everybody in the building. This is our squad for the podcast. You know what I mean?
Hey yo, and watch this though. I'm glad the God said something about, you know what I'm saying, about mixtapes too, man. 50, yo, like that whole G Unit, man. Yo, let's go back to 2003. Get Rich
Absolutely.
Doctrine. Yo, watch this. Like, yo, and seriously, you can look this up. Yo, you know 50 and G Unit sold more mixtapes than he did Get Rich and Die Trying the album.
I believe it.
Nah, they was dropping like Priest, they was dropping like a mixtape
a month,
every 2 months or something. Like they was just dropping them crazy back then.
So watch this. How much money they made? If he sold more than his main album on all the mixtapes, putting your money into the right places. And yo, son, yeah. I remember guerrilla marketing, son. My first single had an EP. I think it was an EP, Lord. I was down Manhattan. Now, for one, I was in the wrong part of Manhattan. I didn't realize where I was at. You know what I mean? I was East Village. But yo, just stop laughing, God. But like, yo, son, like, yo, listen, I got an EP for $2. I'm on the train, yo. EP for $2. Yo, you know what? I take that dollar. Guerrilla marketing. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. Yo, artists, don't be scared to go old school. Like a lot of artists talk shit about the old school, but let me tell you something. It ain't no better promotions than old school promotions. You learn to go to Staples and press up your own flyers for under 20. You get 100. You get like 100 flyers for like $20-$30. Promoting your EP, promoting your mixtape, you put your social medias and your email on there, and you put them all up in your hood, or maybe if you were Philadelphia, go to Temple, go to Drexel. You know what I mean? If you got a car, go to Villanova, go to LaSalle, go to Community, put your posters up. Maybe you take a trip down to Times Square one day, and you got all these posters with you. Hey, yo, let me just throw this bomb. Maybe if you got the little 8x10 joints, you want to ride the train in Philly, New York, or whatever. Let me just leave this here. Hey, yo, listen, at the end of the day, people on public transportation, they be bored as shit, so they're going to read whatever the fuck is on there.
Yeah, or if they on the bus, if they on like the subway, they might not be able to, but if they on the bus or the L or something, they could actually play your song right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you promote, you know what I'm saying? If you promote a new single.
If motherfuckers could be on the bus and the train dancing, imagine what you can do. Nah, like serious though.
Listen, and then they started TikTok video or something, and that don't go viral. You never know. Like it's crazy how I think with all these platforms, they definitely meant the rockers to sleep, but I think at the same time, it's just exposure. It's dope that I could go on, my little stepdaughter could jump on TikTok and do a TikTok video of my song. Like that's fine. Or a Judah Priest song. Like that's dope. But I guess it's all about how you use the technology. You know what I mean? How you utilize it.
Well,
and, allow it to work for you.
Hey yo, but see that goes back in. Hey yo, God, it goes back into what I'm saying and being monetized though. So if you paying $200 for 12 minutes on the, you know what I'm saying, on a show, you instead of doing that show, take that $200, put it into your promotions. Yo, listen, one promotion on Spotify is going to automatically go to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Right.
Watch this. Let me ask you this question, right? See, like a lot of people want to get on social media. They want to watch fights. They want to be doing these dumbass challenges and all that. See, me, I'm different. I'm on Google. Yo, what's the new hottest social media out right now? You know what I mean? To utilize.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking up. So let me ask y'all a question. What's the hottest? The new hottest, you know what I'm saying, social media app to use right now?
OnlyFans.
Okay, you know what? You might be right, but that's
probably that's low.
Yeah, OnlyFans probably is one of the definitely one of the top ones.
Especially for
I don't
females.
know, to be honest with you.
At least for females.
Hey, yo,
Twitch.
check in. Yo, watch this though. Artists, I want y'all to listen to me. I want y'all to check out Holonis. HOLONIS. Holonis.
I'll post it up on the screen.
Watch this. Watch this. Holonis, you able to have a shopping cart. It posts like Facebook and Twitter without the links. They got an embedding section for the links. And so if you got YouTube and you want to post your YouTube joint, you put it inside the embed joint and it posts right there. It still connects to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You got a shopping cart on there, and all your social medias is linked, including your website and your EPK. You can sell your music, you can sell your shirts, you can sell perfume, you can sell makeup, shit. You can sell everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm checking that. I'm about to download that right after this. This joint.
Watch this. Watch this. Y'all never heard about it, but it came out 2.5 years ago at Coachella.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying y'all, but we as artists got to stop worrying about what the hottest challenge is or this, that. Like, yo, in order for you to make a standpoint anywhere, you gotta be up on game. You know what I'm saying? Which means you gotta move. You gotta be thinking 5 to 10 steps ahead of everybody else. Yo, when I'm in the studio right now, I'm working on a project with me and Smooth Mass, but I'm automatically thinking about another project. And then I'm worrying about this over here. So I'm writing down little notes. You know what I mean? Yo, you know what? I gotta, yo, while I'm editing this joint right here, yo, you know what? Leave a mark. Yo, remember to post a new single that just came. You know what I mean? Yeah. Multitasking and thinking 5 to 10 steps ahead, man, because hip hop is overcrowded. So if you ain't thinking ahead and you only worried about the right now, then you actually 10 steps behind, because everybody else is you know what I mean, is thinking about the future of what's next. You know what I mean? And like the most important thing is what you said earlier, Fitz, is like, yo, artists, and I tell them all the time, yo, you got to be humble, you got to be willing to learn. You know what I mean? Because like, even with me being in the game as long as I have been, I still learn every day, and I'm humble enough to accept these lessons because I don't know everything. We tend to think we know everything, but it's always some new shit. My kids, my daughter 21, she just showed me something on the internet that made me feel old. Like, why didn't I know about this or how to do this? So you know what I mean? It's the same thing with music. It's the same thing with business. And don't just be rappers, man. Like, listen, you gotta be the artist, you gotta be the businessman or the businesswoman. You gotta be the engineer. Because if you go ahead and get management, like what you asked me earlier, for one, if you don't know what the manager is supposed to do or what they, you know what I mean, or what their job role actually is, then you screw. And then you're
gonna be stealing money.
And you gotta artists, you gotta realize, man, the manager work for you. You don't work for the manager. You know what I mean? And like a lot of artists you know what I mean? Oh, my manager wants me to do this and they wants me to do that. No, like, yo, here's my thing. You know what? That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that. If not, I don't want to do it. You work for me. I don't work for you.
Absolutely.
I told y'all I talk too much, man. See what y'all did?
Oh, you killing it. You good. You straight.
Burn a hole in my eardrums.
So what you working on now, Judah? You said you was working on a project.
Yeah, well, right now, well, we was called Armor of God, but there's another, I just found out there's another Wu-Tang affiliate group called Armor of God. So, you know what I mean? I don't mean no disrespects to my brother, so we want to change our name. You know what I mean? So that's me and Smooth Mass Beats. We just got finished. I just dropped the 144,000 Chosen Few album a couple months ago.
Yeah, that joint heat too. I was banging that joint. That joint, I like that joint. I seen you was shooting a video the one time, and that's where I seen it.
Wait, we not going to Super Mario Brothers jump over this. You said you like that joint for real?
Yeah, I like the. You talking about the 144 album?
I'm fucking with you.
I'm fucking with you. Yeah. That joint was crazy. I like that.
Now that's all right. Here's the secret. That's actually the second version. Like I had to reformat that. It took 3 years. It's a good body of work. There's some more stuff that's gonna be coming out. Hopefully soon. So with that being said, I re-released all my projects. I re-released them on Spotify, Amazon Tidal. But I'm gearing up for. I just released my newest single for 2021. I have a 21 song album coming out called The Last Goodbye. It's prepping my retirement. You know what I mean? And then I'm working on it. Like I said, we're going to be called Swords of God. You know what I mean? That's me and Smooth Bass joint. I got the Alumni Association project, and I got 3 other albums that's actually completed already. Maybe like minus 1 or 2 songs. So, you know what I mean? That's just what I've been doing. But most importantly, I went back to school. So right now I'm working on my bachelor's degree in audio engineering and science. You know what I mean? I go to Full Sail University. And that's what I'm saying, like, you know, bettering yourself with the business. You know what I mean? Everything that I learned in the studio, I might as well go learn more, you know what I mean, and get licensed for it. That way I get the bag, which equals if I go ahead and graduate, which I'm going to do next December, you know what I mean? Not only am I getting the bag, but I'm getting qualified and I can work in any studio in the world. Yeah. You know what I mean? Which I own 2 studios. I got one here in the crib and I got one outsourced in Jersey. You know what I mean? That's the investment, man. Investments is not always monetary. You know what I'm saying? Investments is what you able to give to yourself that you can better yourself and then give out to everybody else. So absolutely. I mean, that's really what I got going on, Lord.
My man.
Let's run it a label. I got 2 movies I'm filming that I really can't talk about. It's not that I can't talk about it. I just don't remember the names of it right now because I just agreed to them. I know one is called Keys and Cuffs with my brother Mikey J.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dang. Yeah. Okay.
But some other, you know what I mean? I got some other things that's on the works. I'm actually. You asked your question. I go to Virginia next week. I'm filming 2 to 3 videos with my man Aville out there. So I stay in Virginia, so you know what I mean. That's like my second home. And then we're gonna be doing this day in the life documentary. You know what I mean. So I might need to get y'all in that too. I ain't gonna say might. I need to get y'all in that. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, let us know what we gotta do. You already know. All you gotta do is ask, bro. You get, you know.
Man, even if it's on some Zoom, even if it's on Zoom, I could download the video and audio, bro.
Hey.
I'm gonna be on the East Coast probably in the next. You know, I'm in Phoenix right now. I'm out in Phoenix, Arizona, but I'll probably be out on the East Coast probably in like a month or 2.
Gotta holler at you because I'm gonna be in Arizona in April.
Hit me. If you gonna be in Phoenix,
yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
So wait. You in Arizona?
Yeah.
So you ain't see Minnie's little ass running around there?
Nah, I don't know where he at. I'm saying I don't know. Yeah, he's in Arizona. Nah, he's in Arizona. He's out here in Phoenix.
He's Corey's neighbor.
That's funny.
But listen, when you get out here, you gotta come see me, Judah.
Nah, yo, most def, man.
I'm saying we can get it. We can knock a track or something out. I got the studio right here at the crib.
Hey, yo, son, you see this computer? You see this right here?
Yeah.
I have what you call a mobile studio.
Well, there it is. Just bring it.
So, you know what I mean? We always gonna record. Your joint, my joint don't matter, son. Like,
most
you know what I mean? I be having a little mixed board and all that. But I'm actually driving out there too, so that's going to be dope.
Yeah, definitely. Hit me up when you out here, man. We definitely got to link up.
Oh, sure. You already know. You already know.
Videos and everything.
Yeah, we might be able to get a video done or something. I don't know how long you're staying or how long you in town, but
my assistant manager lives out there, so you know I'll be out there frequently.
Yeah, it's nice. Y'all got all that snow and stuff. We out here chilling, man. It was 80 degrees today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just had to run out to the car and bust my ass real quick. Ice, so yeah, be careful when you walk outside.
Yeah,
real.
You know what though?
I forgot to put my skates on.
I don't mind this snow though, because you know what I mean? Like I was in Wisconsin for a month not too long ago, so this easy.
Yeah.
You ain't never been in like that Minnesota, Wisconsin snow, then you know what I mean? Like this nothing.
As long as you got your ice skates on when you walk outside, you good. Just gotta have your ice skates on. Cause
Ike got his tiny harden on in the driveway.
Yeah, because I just fell trying to go get a bag from the back seat. I didn't put my ice skates on, so make sure you got your ice skates on.
Definitely.
Shit,
Yeah,
well, listen, Judah, we gonna let you go, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look at that. Hold on. What's that? He got the baby Yoda.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Two of them.
You would. That makes sense. Are they yours?
That's tough.
Oh yeah, that's definitely mine.
And I'm loving the Sixer hat too, man.
Yo,
we both got
Judah, before we let you go,
let's go.
Before
Sixers.
we let you go, I need to know your top 5 MCs of all time. Man.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Die
line.
Hey, yo, you know what though? I got 2 different lists though.
Okay.
Man, that's cool.
Because here's the thing, man. I like more underground MCs than I like mainstream MCs. But if I gotta go mainstream, and somebody might Tupac, Big, Slim, Hove, Buster.
And who's Slim?
Slim Shady.
All right, because I didn't know who Slim was. All right, Slim Shady, all right.
All right, well, listen, real quick, give us your underground. What's the underground?
I like that top 5 too.
That's a good top 5. You can't really argue with that top 5.
Buster in there, but I like that top 5 though.
Yeah, you can't. Yo, listen, you wait, time out. See, the one thing though, go back to Bust from Leaders of the New School to the day.
Oh, I'm not going to Bust and put it down. You know
he elevate every time. Nas will be my honorable mention, but you know what I mean? Is the album selections kind of like that's one of my that's the homie. But and I told him this before, like the albums was dope. It was Illmatic, Stillmatic, It Was Written, Godson, King's Disease, I really don't know. You know what I mean? The Nas album, it was all right. I liked it. But you know what I mean? Everybody that I named, even with M, even though his joint was more comical, lyrically he's a monster, but the albums always kept you entertained and kept you focused. So that's what my top 5 comes with that. But if you want to go to my underground MCs,
I want to hear the underground.
Because I got a deep voice, so everybody that's on here got a deep baritone voice too. Killer Priest.
Okay.
Lord Have Mercy.
Okay, Lord Have.
Flip Mode Squad.
Flip Mode.
Priest. Lord have Charlie Tuna.
And I'm not familiar with him. So I'm gonna have to do my research.
Capadonna.
Cat. I like Cat.
Cat.
I never heard of Tuna.
You never heard of Charlie from Furious 5?
I've never heard of him, so I gotta do my homework.
They West Coast, Lord. Okay. Charlie Tuna, man, like they like he was part of a group and whatnot, but like he's been doing like the solo shit for like the last 7 to 10 years, and he still be murdering it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look him up.
But like I said, like that's a little bit biased because if you listen to my music, I got a deep voice on damn near every song now, especially this new music. So everybody I picked got the same kind of voice.
I mean, everybody you picked was fire, so I know the other bull gotta be fire. So I got to listen to it.
Even with the Capadonna, I believe you were like a key piece in us getting that feature.
Yes, he was. I was
on
there.
the Flying Dutchman album. I'm pretty sure like you played it. I think you made a phone call that night. We was in the studio recording the song for your project. I'm pretty sure you made a phone call that night and was trying to reach out and try to make some things happen.
Yeah.
I definitely want to thank you for that too. And I know Foundation Lex and Doc, thank you as well.
What I'm going to say is this, man. I don't do things for like, I appreciate that though. And I'm you bringing that up, but I don't do things for the recognition of it. I do everything out of love and out of support and out of faith, because again, from the time that we all met, man, like you'll always been 100 with me. So anytime I can return the favor in any kind of way, I want to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely. I did put the call in. You know what I mean?
Love right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Kelly, we was in the studio. What? Remember, I was trying to get out of there because I had a date.
Yeah, you were drawing.
I was trying to go on a date, man. I had a date that night. I was trying to. I was taking this. I think I took a shower, broke all my clothes and everything. I'm taking a shower, and I'm trying to jump on the mic real quick. Like, here, just let me knock my verse out real quick.
Trying to chase that choja.
And let him go first so he can get to his date.
I think, I did go early. I went like first or second on there.
No, you went first. You went first.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you had to go first.
Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth about that night. Irene was trying to go first. Hey, Kel.
Yeah.
We was like, no, go ahead. You got it.
Yo, I seen he just dropped something new though.
Yo, they got like, hey, watch this. Come here. Watch this real quick. Say peace to everybody.
Hi.
I said say peace. He
Peace.
said hi. All right, watch
I like
this.
his hair.
All night, man.
I like his hair.
Yeah, that's one of my twins, man. Yeah. Ari. Yo, the Zoo Ninjas, man, like they've been dropping some mad heat, man.
I actually been seeing they dropped a video. It might have been 2 weeks ago. I seen it like 2-3 weeks ago. It was recent.
I was in them. I had cameos in that joint. You know what I mean? But they just actually I think they dropped the album Zoo Ninjas Invade Europe. That album is bananas. And be honest with you, with all the releases that's coming out from a family is really perfect timing. Because Wu-Tang they've been on that right before the pandemic. Like, people don't understand, man. That 25th anniversary extended it to the 26th year, all the way up to the pandemic.
Right.
But then you also have the Hulu specials, and the Showtime documentaries and all that. So it was that rejuvenated a lot of us. I always been on grind. I never slowed down, but it put a different battery. It really put a different battery in all our backs. Like Solomon Childs, he's been dropping stuff. Timbo King has been dropping. Razor, he got some new stuff coming out. I'm excited for. Ooh, I got to do that feature tonight. I'm glad I said that. Killer Priest, he just dropped like 2 albums. You know what I mean?
And salute to Killer Priest. He got that new podcast jumping on too.
Yeah.
Rasul is his co-host. Yeah, Rasul's like his co-host. So
what's up with Fest Taylor, Judah?
Teller doing his thing right now.
Yeah, I haven't heard much from Fez in a while, but Fez Taylor was I remember when he was like buzzing at the top, like
man,
he was buzzing hard.
Teller deserves to be on a lot of lists right now, especially as an independent artist, man, because you know what I mean. Whether it was Wu-Tang, whether it was G-Unit, whether it was with Mano and everything, he always put his own spin on it and did it his way. But again, just like I was saying earlier, he took that same energy and started another company with Blackout Films. And he's been killing the videos. He been killing the video scenes and everything. I just seen him when I went back up to Meth Lab, because that was the label I was signed to before my joint with Method Man and Hands On. You know what I mean? So I got a chance to build with him and Water Team and everybody. But Teller, man, he doing his thing. Matter of fact, he performed at my birthday party out in Manhattan and whatnot, man. So like he's doing a lot, man, from the hip hop to the videos to the clothing, anything that he'll sell water to a well. You know what I mean? He about his paper, he about his business. You know what I mean? He got some new stuff coming out. And salute to Shaheem. Shaheem got some Estrometric, the clothing line and brand now. He got new music dropping. He just dropped some stuff with PR terrorists.
Yeah. I seen something on PR terrorists that posted it that them two was dropping some music or whatever.
Oh,
They got a new single. They got a new single called Ninja Stars. You know what I mean? And Knife Prince killing it on production now. Like, you know what I mean? So, like I said, man, it's been like the pandemic slowed a lot of things down show wise, but work ethic wise, like we went back to the essence, man. Like everybody is in the lab right now, man. Ghost just dropped the new mixtape. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wonder Woman, Say Young. She got a song or two on there. Bronze Nazareth. I just seen that he doing some stuff. Leatherface is getting back on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I said, it's just a good time. Buddha got new stuff coming. Cap just dropped the album. I got another one coming. So yeah, man, it's just a good it's just a good time for everybody right now. It's a different aura around it. You know what I mean? Like I said, different battery at the back. You know, Crumb Snatcher. They used to be with Gangstar on film. Like he with us too. So he stayed working.
Yo, am I tripping or did Crumb Snatcher have a verse on the Moment of Star album?
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Moment, you mean the Moment of Truth?
The Moment of Truth, yeah.
Yeah, he was on that album. He was on that.
Yeah, he crushed that joint.
He crushed that verse he had on there, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my Boston folks, all my Massachusetts folks out there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, listen, we're gonna let you go, man. Thank you so much, homie.
Man, listen, man, anytime.
Like it's an honor and a pleasure, man, to have you on here, man. Listen, it was unexpected. I thought you was coming next week. And that's why I remember I said, I was like, hold on, is he really here? Because I couldn't see you. I had to scan over. So I was like, hold on. I didn't know you were here. I really wasn't like super prepared for you, but I mean, we didn't have to be prepared to have this conversation.
But you know what though? Fitz, like, you got a trump card. You know that, right? So anytime that Trump card is on, I got y'all.
We appreciate that, man. We
like to have you back on, definitely.
Yeah, you got
anytime. Listen. Anytime you need to promote something, anytime you just want to jump on and talk with us, build with us, the platform is yours.
Hey man, son, like I appreciate that. I'm always here. I love doing this. So anytime y'all need me, bro, like y'all need me to step, boom, just let me know. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And listen, in April, get with me. Definitely get with me.
Yeah, for sure, man. And send me something, man. All the artists on here. You know what I mean? You Fitz, I got you all day. Your artists you working with. You know what I mean? Holla at me.
Absolutely. Me and Crack working on a project right now. So I'll send you a little something.
I need the verse.
And what's his social media information so people can reach out to him?
Instagram and Twitter is the same. I am Judah Priest. I am JUDAHPRIEST. If you're on Facebook, just do facebook.com/official Judah Priest, JUDAHPRIEST. You know what I mean? I hate to say it like this, but Google me. You know what I mean? All my information is there. You know what I mean? You don't got to worry about, you know what I mean? Like people, responding back. I respond myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt.
Well, listen, salute to you, man. Salute to everything you're doing. Peace to the gods.
Peace, God.
You know what I mean? And peace, thank you so much, homie. Thank you for doing this.
You already, Lord. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Peace.
I mean, he took, we went to ride the Staten Island ferry for Grizz's birthday, which was something real cool that he did for Lauren and I. But we stopped at Park Hill Projects, did a video shoot with Fess Taylor. I mean, I
At
did it.
Park Hill,
Yeah, and then I
see me
met
on $100 bill.
I met Capone through Judah. I got to smoke a joint with Capone at a show. So he knows a lot of people, and he just,
Nah,
he
he
really
does.
doesn't talk about it or like brag about it or anything, which I always thought was cool. But it was a nice.
Yeah, because that's just his people. He just that's his people.
Yeah.
But he's originally from Philly.
Yeah.
I
I always thought that was interesting because if you met him, you think he's straight from New York.
Yeah, I thought it was in New York.
I mean, he grew up in New York pretty much. So, but yeah.
I'm talking Taekwondo type shit.
Karate
I ain't never
girl.
seen nobody that busted out in a karate move in a fight win. Ever.
People that really know that shit.
I mean, I'm saying some people really know it, but I ain't never.
You probably don't. I know you probably don't follow him or nothing. I just follow him because I seen a post with someone tagged, so I start following him. But like Mr. Verity will whoop somebody's ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Verity really knows that
throw
shit.
knives and everything. He got this young girl that he's teaching to throw knives, throwing knives blindfolded and shit.
Mr. Verity used to smoke weed at my mom's house in the Meadows. I'd go there on the weekends, and Mr. Verity would come through because my mom's roommate or her boyfriend at the time was best friends with Mr. Verity. So it's crazy. I would see him, like, and mind you, I was in elementary school, so I would see him like on the weekend smoking weed with my mom, and then I see him in school. I'm like in 5th grade at the time, like 4th, 5th grade. But I know they smoke weed because I always smell it. I used to love to smell weed when I was a kid. But it was dope. It was funny. Mr. Verity would come up and he tried to act like he don't know me. Like, hey, what's up, Corey?
Like,
Nigga, you know me, nigga. You see me every day in school, man. Fuck you talking about.
What'd you say, Kelly? I seen you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, he's a good teacher. He blew straight, like, you know.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
no.
the shit.
I actually, when I was a young boy in school, I went to his karate joint for a little while.
Who was your favorite school teacher growing up?
Made it to Machine Gun 1.
Did you
I'd
have a
probably
favorite
say one of
school
the
teacher?
I'd probably say one of the pretty ones, like Miss O'Neill.
I would say Miss Manlowitz.
Miss Mandowitz was nice.
She was the chubby one in middle school, right?
Yeah, she was older.
Yeah,
She used to date Mr. Giffey.
No, she's been married to the lawyer downtown
No.
the whole time. The lawyer
Which one used to mess with Mr. Giffey? I think that was Miss Mandowitz.
No.
I don't know who it was though.
Now you trying to throw dirt on her name, guys. Don't do that. You saved
I'm
me.
saying Giffey. I thought Giffey was gay because he used to always. He basically failed me in gym because I wouldn't take a shower. I'm like, nigga, I'm not getting in there with a bunch of dudes naked.
Listen, right?
Because I tried to get in with my gym shorts on, and he was like, "You gotta take them off. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't gotta take shit off, nigga. What type of shit you on?" And he said I couldn't shower no more in the gym. I forget what it was for gym for something. I don't know what the fuck we was doing, but you had to shower. It's like once a year where you do something where you had to shower. It's like real physical shit. I don't know, but I was like, nigga, I'm not getting in here. I'm not getting in here with my nuts out, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, that wasn't nothing once a year. That was just Giffey's rule.
Yo, then she
Giffey's rule.
Yo,
Giffey was. I always thought he was gay. I said, "Yo, bull, gay as shit." And it's cool if you're gay, but not when you're working around little kids that got to get naked in the shower. I think that's inappropriate. At the end of the day, like that shit was weird.
Or when they're suggesting that you must get naked.
Yeah, he said we have to be naked. If you're going to take a shower, you got to be naked.
That
Why?
was like give young Joseph some head.
Oh my god!
Not you,
but
Jeff.
why? But listen, why do I got to be naked in the fucking shower in middle school?
No.
Like, what the fuck?
You do
That
not.
shit was weird. And then everybody was naked. Like all the dudes are in there naked. I'm like, yo, this shit is weird. This shit was super weird, man. Shit was mad weird.
Hey, listen though.
Well, maybe you'll encourage some people to come forward.
Hey, Miss
Giffey listen, Giffey might be a Me Too movement against that nigga.
Hey, listen, Miss Manlowitz though saved me when we went on to the school trip in middle school, when you go to Phantom of the Opera, I don't know if everybody goes, but
I don't think I
went,
did Phantom of the Opera.
Look,
They might have had it. I just didn't go or something.
We was throwing Skittles out the window at cars, right, in the city, and it just so happens the motherfucking Skittle I throw goes through the sunroof, hits the dude, and it goes down. And you know what he does? He's in a regular old car and all that. You know what he does?
Follows you.
He pulls out a badge and pulls the bus over. And they told on me. All the kids that was throwing shit with me told on me. No lie. He pulled the bus over. I had to sit with the teacher the rest of the trip. I'm talking about in the opera, on the bus, everywhere. They expelled me for that.
Those are lessons you learn at a young age. Yeah.
Hold up. They expelled you for that crack?
Yeah.
They expelled me too in high school when I came back. Me and Darren, right? We was walking to school and we smoked a blunt. So we lit an L up and we're walking to school. Now we was walking up past 7-Eleven, then we dipped down one of those streets like Virginia Ave or something. You know what I'm saying? Just to smoke because we was walking towards the school. So let's dip off real quick, smoke, and spin the block. We're walking by the Manor and Pacifico pulls up because we're late for school. We're like 10 minutes late though. Like if we had to be there at 9 o'clock or 8:45 or something, it was like
fat ass Pacifico.
Pacifico pulls up and says,
the chubby bull.
Yeah, and says that you know the neighborhood behind A+.
Yeah.
So the neighborhood behind A+, he said somebody said that he seen somebody looking suspicious or something. I said we was never in there. We're just walking up we're walking up, what's that, Main Street right there. We're just walking up Main Street at that point. Because we turned on Virginia Ave, we're walking by the Manor. So he throws us in the car, takes us to school. So mind you, I got weed on me. I got a nick of weed in my fifth pocket in my jeans. Oh. So when we get in the office, he walks us into school, walks us in the office and shit, like for no reason. Like, I don't know why he was drawn. He didn't even smell weed or nothing. He was just like, I was like, yo, dog, we're on our way to school. And fucking, I tried to throw the weed in the Joan. And they found it. And before, I ain't know if, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even wanted to get goofy. They was just like, whose weed is this? I was like, man, it's mine, dog. Because I ain't know if he seen me throw it. I felt like, I think I set myself up because he might not have seen me throw it, but I thought he seen me. So I was like, boom, I ain't want to, you know. And I just was like, yeah, it's mine. They kicked me out of school for that shit.
Did anybody tell on you?
No.
Oh.
I think I told him myself. I just said, yeah, that shit mine.
Yeah, I mean, you should if it's yours.
I was just asking.
Yeah, I ain't want to get him in trouble, but I think Darren, I don't know if Darren got expelled either, but I know they expelled me for that shit. I don't think he got expelled though. I think he might have got suspended or something.
You wasn't the one that put the bomb at the high school?
Nope.
Nah, but I think we both know who did.
Okay.
I think he got locked up for it.
Okay, I didn't know if that was.
Listen, it's probably the same nigga that burnt down the Phoenix. For real, for real.
No.
He had the nerve to look at me like I did the shit. He probably did that shit.
Someone got locked up for what? A bomb at the high school?
My brother put a fake bomb at the high school.
Oh, it was the wrong brother, my bad.
It was Carrie Rittenball, yeah. Gina's older brother.
Oh, man, you throwing all the names out there.
They both went to juvie for it.
You got the blank names out.
And they took them to Lima. They went to Lima for that shit.
Jim Sharkey.
Shout out to Lima. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to Lima because Jim Sharkey took us on a field trip there.
I was in Lima.
Good old Shark.
Yeah.
I was in Lima a few times.
The Sharkster. Corey wasn't there. Joe was locked up, but he wasn't there. He wasn't on the trip.
Joe Blair.
Oh, Joe Blair.
Shout out to Joe Blair, Big Joe Blair.
That's who ran
Joe
it.
Blair.
He ran Lima.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he did. Joe Blair.
I said
Damn.
okay. I just didn't
That's
know
a
he-
name I ain't heard in a long time, bro.
Only another criminal would
Joe
know.
Blair. You had Fred. Remember Big Fred
Oh, that worked on the blocks.
that worked on the block? You had Big Fred. He was
Made
one of the
beats.
coolest niggas.
The one bull made beats.
Beats from the street.
I didn't know who made beats.
Yes, one of them used to have their keyboard right there on the block.
That's dope. Yeah, that would have been dope. Lima was the shit. I remember the first time I seen the Holocaust video. The Bobby Digital John.
Hey, yo,
Bobby Digital.
yeah,
I
got
seen that
some-
shit in there. I made everybody shut the fuck up. I was like, yo, everybody shut up. I hear this shit.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Nah,
All
I
right,
did. I was in there. Justin got punched in the face by the boy from Coatesville. And they got mad at me because he was like, you should have hit Bull. I'm like, nah, nigga, you was talking crazy. And nigga just cracked you. He was trying to get off they was fighting over the Super Nintendo.
Oh my goodness.
They had an old ass Super Nintendo in that joint when I went through there. I was like 14. Wasn't nobody playing Super Nintendo at 14, nigga. But they was in that joint. They still had an old ass the Super Nintendo. So I don't know. He was on it. Justin was on it. And Bull told him to get off. And Justin was talking this shit. Nah, man, I get off when I'm ready to get off. I was like, all right, Span Beezy. Bull cracked the shit out of Span. He punched the dog shit out of Span. Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen,
Shout
right?
out.
That when you said that the Holocaust, when you said the video, you know what that made me think of something. When I got locked up, when we all got locked up for that nut ass case in the city that
Because
robbed
crack,
us,
real quick, crack, videos be everything. You hear me?
yeah, no, because you had blanked out. That's why I was.
Nah, videos be everything when you locked up.
Yeah, but that was I went to Lima one time, and I never did no juvenile bids or nothing. So when we got locked up down there, and they certified me as an adult, and they took me over the House of Corrections. I mean, this is the first time I've ever been locked up. And even walking in, the COs were fucking with me. He was like, damn, you got new shoes on. They gonna love them. Shit like that, right?
Yeah.
No,
Nah, that
Nope.
would fuck with you though, because when you first get in there, you don't know nothing. Like jail was a
Yeah.
scary place when you first walk the fuck in, for real. Because you
Yeah.
don't know what's about to happen. You be seeing the movies and shit. You think that shit might go crazy left. You don't know.
well, not only that.
And you was in the city, my nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Straight up.
So, no lie, when I walked on the block, one of the bulls, they all got on their gates, and one bull's like, "Where you from?" I was like, "From Phoenixville." And no lie, he yelled out, and he was like, "He's not even from the city." And I'm like, "Here we go." So listen though, the worst part was, no lie, like one of the first times that we came out and sat down like on the block, because they used to bring the
I'll be
TV
right back.
They used to bring the TV out with the movies. And the very first movie they put on, guess what it was?
What?
American History X.
Oh my goodness.
Only white
What,
person on the
Eddie
block.
Furlong, or was it Bobby Furlong? Looks like.
Yeah, and I'm the only
I
white
don't
person.
say who it
on
looks
the-
like because they watched the podcast.
Yeah, I'm literally the only white person on the block, and they got this joint on.
Yeah, it was drawing, ain't
It
it?
Yeah,
was.
but at the end of the day, bro recognized, bro.
No, absolutely. And and it was crazy. You know what's crazy when they say it's a small world? Because I was on the phone one day and the CO came up and was like, "Hey, yo, you're crack, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, such and such, such as he was like, he happened to be related to Jeremiah from
Oh.
Phoenixville. And after that, he started looking out of time, like Jeremiah just told him, like, he's a young bull from out the way, good young bull, this and that, look out for him. He ain't from down there, so and so forth. And he used to give me all the time, look out with phone calls, like, because we were still juveniles, but we were just certified as an adult. So they still gave us snacks and everything at night. So he'd give me extra cookies and milk and everything.
That's what's up.
The snacks, if you had a snack connect in juvie, you was the shit, nigga. The snack connect, that's an important person in the juvenile.
I was telling him I had to, shout out
Snacks was
Jeremiah.
money, nigga.
I had to shout out Jeremiah because one of the COs when I was down there just came up with me one day and was looking out for me because he was related to him, and Jeremiah let him know I was down there.
It's Jeremiah Rockamore.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Maya. He was on the show.
Maya.
Yo, the
Yeah,
only
that
song
was the hardest.
yo, when you flying in the air, only thing I'll be thinking about is that Gangstar Above the Clouds song.
Yeah.
This shit be crazy when you get above the clouds, that shit looks so
Wow.
it's like
Holding it
it's
down.
it's one of the illest things you'll ever see in your life, I think.
It really
It's one of
is.
them, it's
It's
that ill.
beautiful.
Yeah, it looks
If I
crazy.
get Derek on a plane, I'm just gonna give him a couple volume.
I think I guess you gotta get on. I don't know. I never was scared, but I got on when I was a kid though.
Yeah.
Me and Ike flew to California by ourselves on a plane when we were 7.
Right.
We were 7, dog. Remember that shit? The stewardess were cool though. They were like, they look after the kids because they know you're on there by yourself and shit. So they be giving us free shit. She gave us some free headphones so we could watch the movie. That shit was dope.
Back when we used to dress like twins.
Yeah, Mom used to dress us like we was twins, and we went out to Cali, and Aunt Lori dressed us like we was twins. She buy 2 of the same outfit. She buy 2 of the same outfit and give them and make us wear them. That's when they made you wear shit though. Like that's when you ain't even pick your own clothes out, nigga. Aunt Lori picked out everything to the drawers we wore.
You know what's crazy?
Down to the socks.
For the longest time, my daughter let me pick her clothes. Now it's not happening.
It's a weird time in your life. Like we wasn't even responsible enough to buy or to like pick out our own clothes.
I think boys and girls are different too.
That shit weird.
Or am I wrong? Like I think girls like to dress themselves at like an earlier age where like I'm damn near 40 and you can still dress me.
What?
I'm just saying, I'm damn near 40, you can still dress me. Girls like to be.
That's crazy.
They
Your
like
girl be dressing you right?
I'm saying every relationship I get in, I dress it the way they dress me.
She lay your clothes out for you at night or in the morning before work?
Yeah,
because I'm not fashionable. So
Isaac, you had a few statement pieces though, like the air.
You got a nice little setup right here. This Nike jacket and the hat.
I hired a fashion person to take care of it.
No, you
Well,
I'm
for
just
the
saying,
show,
like
yeah.
me personally, yeah, I would be on here with like Walmart joggers. But
yeah, we can't do the Walmart joggers. Like,
nah, and that's why I got a fashion person.
But you know what? You can't, but women can wear. We can get away with it if we wanted to wear Walmart joggers. That is.
I'm just saying, I think women like at an early age like to dress themselves where men can always be dressed, throughout the years. Just my
guess.
Just my thoughts, huh?
Like you have some interesting perspectives.
Yeah, he's our most
to say the least.
And I feel like it's such a great addition to the show because it's so much different than.
Oh, so you guys like Craig and Rick, like y'all dress yourselves?
What? Yes.
When you're going out with your,
I've been doing it with your woman. I don't.
Do you dress yourself, or does she like pick out?
Yeah, you weren't. Aunt Lori was.
Listen, my girl can't even pick out a shirt for me.
Right, you dress yourself or your woman dresses you?
Maybe a t-shirt. Maybe a t-shirt.
All right, well, I guess I
just like what I like. I won't wear it.
So next time I go out, I'm gonna hit y'all up and y'all tell me what I'm supposed to put on.
All right, you gotta tell me your budget, and I'll get you an outfit, a decent one.
I mean,
my budget's like $100 an outfit.
We'll start with Nike sweatsuits. You can't go wrong with that. That's a good base.
No, but you start with that. Just stop by because I got a bunch of stuff that don't fit me. It don't fit you. It's all good shit too.
Oh, I know if you got it.
Well, there you go. Shit.
Yeah, that's one thing I do know. If you got it, it's good shit.
Remember Plato's closet? This is Crack's closet. Crack's closet. Crack, I might need to come through. Is anything gonna fit me? Shit. Probably not.
Maybe. I don't know.
It might.
Somebody stole my Beats headphones and my Louis shoes out my car though.
Yeah, that's trash. Damn.
Got any hoodies, Crack?
Hoodies?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I
Yeah,
do.
especially the glow in the dark
I
joints.
need some that'll cover
Talking
up.
about glow in the dark.
Them Jones was
That shit
fire.
was never
Now,
glow
that
in the
glow in the
dark.
dark joint, that joint was fire last week or a couple
I
weeks
said,
ago.
why is it
Oh
gotta be a
shit, his
black
shirt
one?
Oh,
is
look,
now too.
he got the glow in the dark tees now. I'm telling you, man. We get the Phoenix glow in the dark tees, we crushing them.
Yeah.
People probably already for him, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, we probably got a waiting list for them Jones.
Like, was they asking for him this week in the
Not
chat?
yet, but I guarantee. Yeah, man, we got like how many? Yeah, and our subscribers need to put a thumbs up and subscribe. So every episode, make sure you put a thumbs up. And
No, you are right about that. You got to.